Hi everyone, so today I'm going to take you guys through how to integrate a terminal or a bash terminal on the Linux into the Sublime text editor. The Sublime text editor does not come with a default integrated bash terminal or either the command prompt on the Windows. So I would focus more on the Linux today, but I would also provide tips on how we can do that for Windows as well. So first we have to download the necessary package. So here we have got the terminus package. You can search this on the Google. You can also go through the docs for this package, but it's quite confusing. So on this tutorial I'll try to keep the things easy. So first let's install the package through the package installer here at Sublime. You can use the keyboard shortcut key Ctrl+Shift+P and then install package option. Once the repositories get loaded, then you can search for the package here, terminus. This is the package. Install this package. So we have successfully installed the terminus package, but unless we add some more configurations, the package will not run by default. So for that, let's go to preferences, package settings, and then to terminus and command palette option. So here we have got this command palette option window. So on the right hand side we are going to have to add some more configurations before we can use the terminal. So for the configurations you can either go through the docs here, or I have also kept the minimal configurations on my GitHub. So github.com/manshadk, that's my GitHub account. Once you go to the repositories, here you will find the Sublime terminus conf repo, and then to the command palette text file. Let's take this to raw format so that we can copy this easily and then paste this here. You could remove these square brackets that are here by default and paste the whole thing. So what we have got here is bunch of JSON like formatted commands. The caption is what we can use to search for this command or search for the terminal on the Sublime. So the actual command that we are going to use is terminus open, and this command takes bunch of arguments here. So on the arguments, what I have done is the actual command is the bash, which opens the bash terminal. These are the arguments -i and -l for the bash commands. CWD is the current working directory where the terminal will be opened, and the title for this bunch of command is command prompt, or we can rather name this to bash. It doesn't matter really. So on bottom end I have got another set of command. It looks quite similar, but the upper one is to open the Linux bash in new window. Meanwhile the bottom one opens this in an integrated terminal on the bottom. So this key here, the panel name, this key, once we add this key, it will open the terminal in the bottom panel. So let's save this. Once we save this, let's close this window, and on the regular Sublime window let's again use the shortcut key Ctrl+Shift+P and search for Linux bash. So it does not show here. Let me restart Sublime. So Ctrl+Shift+P and then Linux bash. So we have got couple of options here. Linux bash, this is the panel, and this is for the new window. So whatever caption we give on the command palette file, we'll get same options here. So let's use the panel one. So here we can see we have got the integrated terminal panel here at the bottom hand side. So you could either go through this each time through Ctrl+Shift+P and search here for the caption, or rather you could also keep a shortcut key or bind some shortcut key to this command. So for that, let's go to preferences, package settings, terminus, and then key bindings. So here we can see another file where we can add our bindings. So again, for that, let's go back to my GitHub, and then here we have got the key bindings configuration. Let's copy this and then paste this here. So basically what is going to happen now is, by default the terminus package will take anything with alt as the first key and this and any other key combination of these two keys as its command. So this is for the general purpose, and for now specific purpose, let's see, we already have one here. The alt plus 1 will open the terminus and it will open on the panel rather than the new window, and the command is same as before, bash, and the current working directory is the current folder. So let's save this, and remember the command, it's alt plus 1. You can either use control as well if you need, but let's keep this to alt. So if you change it to control here, you would have to change the general one as well. So let's keep this to alt for now. Let's close this and let me restart the Sublime once again. So if I do alt and 1, you can see the panel here. So for those who are using Windows, you can change the settings accordingly to open the command prompt rather than the terminal or the bash terminal. So for that, again, you would have to go to the command palette, and instead of bash you would have to use some other command that will invoke the Windows command prompt. So for the range of options that are available, go to package setting, terminus, and then to the settings. Here on the settings you can see shell configs. Based on these configs you can add as many commands on the command palette. So for the command prompt, you could copy this set of codes and then paste on the command palette, but rather than just copying and pasting the whole thing, you might need to take certain snippets and paste them there. For example, for the command one, we might need cmd.exe. So on the command palette, rather than bash, we might have to use cmd.exe. So yeah, that's it. If you guys have any more questions or if you face any problem, please comment down below and I'll try and help you as much as I can. Thanks.